Tyler's been one of our team leaders, not just defensive leaders anyway, but did a good job at that Mike position, and a lot of checks and adjustments against a team like this. You know, he's a pretty cerebral guy, so he's just a heck of a football player, and good to see him do what he did tonight.
Been a lot of great receivers come through this school over the years. Marvin McNutt's next touchdown gives him the all-time record. What makes him special?
That's a credit to Marvin. He unselfishly changed positions, and it was all about getting on the field. He wanted to get on the field. It's been a process for him. He had to learn how to play that position. Just go out there and play it. Although their number 2 does a pretty good job of that. But he's really worked hard to learn the ins and outs of it, and has just worked hard throughout his entire career. He's got good size, good speed, and he's made some really big plays and made a couple big ones. Tonight on the onside kick recoveries, and those were as big a plays as there were in the game. So our execution was good there. That was good to see.
When they tied the game in 17, you answered with an 11-play drive, 9 rushes. Do you feel it was essential that you ate clock, went back to basics, so to speak?
It sure helped. I just talked to the guys on the radio. That said they had 92 plays, which is believable. Felt like it, and we lost possession there in the first half. Nobody's complaining, but when Miller picked it off and took it back for 7, the defense is right back on the field. So that's a tough workout, and it was really critical. And we certainly didn't want to start the third quarter that way. We gave up a couple possessions there, but it was good. And I thought overall the team responded in all areas pretty well as the game went on. That was certainly a big drive.
Donatel was also all over tonight too.
Yeah, it's next man in. We've had a few of those, and Alvis really played a big role, big act, and Tommy jumped in there and took Tower's spot. And Tower moved inside. And he's been doing a good job on special teams. He's a 4th-year guy now, and we're thin at linebacker. Hitchens is still not full speed, so hopefully we'll be closer to full speed next week. But it's anybody that's eligible right now is playing, and Tommy did a good job.
This defense didn't buckle. I mean, you lost James, who I imagine that's a pretty big blow, and then Nardo, who has been playing well, and nobody played.
Yeah, Nardo got the kiss of death. He made Big Ten Player of the Week, and Bowman sprains his ankle after 23, 24 plays last week. That's football. Everybody's got issues. Everybody's got problems. And, we just don't know the other teams as well as we know ours. But the guys' attitude, I thought all of our guys had a good attitude that way. And nobody's sitting around, getting ready to make excuses. They're just trying to play and get the job done. And it's going to be that way all season. We'll have other injuries come up or other things happen. So guys have to step in and play. And just really, really proud of the effort tonight.
On both your pick sixes this year, Micah Hyde came up with blocks 30 yards down the field from where the catch was made. What does that say about him as a heavy player?
I think it says 2 things, and I'll toot our coaches horn on that one. Traditionally, we've done a really good job. Be it a block kick, Penn State 0-2, block kick that ended up being a huge swing week. We got a 2-pointer. They didn't get their one. Obviously, a big play in the game. And on that play in particular, Bob Sanders was on the. You're looking from the kicking team. Bob Sanders on that left wing, and ends up making a big block down on the other side of the field. So he also down there for DJ Johnson. And Micah's return last year in the bowl. All these returns usually see pretty good blocking. So it's a credit to our guys. They're unselfish, and they understand the importance of taking a pick or a turnover and making it an offensive play. It was an opportunity. We've done a pretty good job. Our coaches do a good job of coaching that, and then most importantly, anything else, what the players do with the opportunities, what counts, and they've really done a good job. Micah had a beautiful block in that play. Just gorgeous.
One more question, you think?
Coach, a little off topic, but what did you think about hearing about Brett Greenwood coming out of the coma? I think the nurse called it a miracle.
Yeah, I'm just going to let the Greenwoods handle that, but I'm just really happy. Things are moving forward. And I'll say that. I think it's fair to say that, certainly. And we're all very, very enthused about that. And the only other thing I'd say is I want to roll. We certainly learned don't ever rule Brett Greenwood out. You talk about a guy with great determination, great desire, great will, and guy just did everything right all the time. So he's got a little spunk to him too. I can promise you that. And that's what it takes to go from being a walk-on to a 4-year starter. And he was part of a lot of big wins around here. So we're all pulling for him, obviously, and he's a great